Hey y'all, it's Mo
and Nicole,
and welcome back to On Our Terms, third episode. Gang gang.
Pew, 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 pew.
Okay. Oh, it is a beautiful night. Yeah, let's record a podcast and talk some shit. So, welcome to On Our Terms, where y'all are now in our group chat, text thread, and y'all are basically inside of our lives after we clock out. As entrepreneurs, I have a skincare business. I'm an esthetician and a skincare product formulator. And Nicole, I have a hair care brand, and products are made with organic fruits, vegetables, and herbs. Period. So basically, life when we cut the lights off. You already know what you got to do, friend. You already know what you got to tell them, friend. So if you don't like what we're saying, you can leave the chat, leave the conversation. Also, if the stories are familiar to you, do not react, because if you react, then everyone will know we're talking about you. Okay? Okay. However, you do that. We will do that every episode. I will never do it. So don't count on me to ever say it. We went out the other night. It was a time. It was a time. I don't typically go out in the winter. It's too cold. It'd be frigid. I'm not waiting in nobody's line. Yeah, I'm just not doing that. So for me to go out, that was a stretch. That was a stretch. There. But I had a good time. It was R&B night. B-Knock was playing all the slaps. Shout out to the Cuddy Brandon. Okay. I don't know. I can't believe I had that much energy to go out, but we was dying like our hearts out, y'all. Okay. Like it was a time. We missed most of the crowd because we always show up late as fuck. But it was a time. Like that food I got, I didn't try it. Girl, that food I got, just know I'm leaving with a plate every time. Leaving the plate every time. I got the Calbee short ribs, and then I got the katsu chicken with like their 3 sauce or something. Or I don't know, girl. And it had some fried rice. Ooh, was that rice good? I love me some rice. It was all good. I didn't eat it all that night, but the next day, oof, hidden. And then that pear drink that the bartender made us, it was like a spiced pear drink. He said it had tequila and vodka in it. It was bomb, y'all. It was so good. I forgot his name already. Yeah, I never got it. But shout out to the bartender because he mixed that thing up. But yeah, it was a good night. And shout out to KDC. That's the restaurant. Yeah. Shout out to KDC. They did their thing on that food. Yes, the vibes were real good. Yeah, the vibes were good in general. So I'll be back to the R&B jams night with B-Knock for sure. And if y'all come to Portland, y'all better go. You will have fun. No, for sure. We got things going on in Portland, okay? I don't know if you saw a brown sugar drop, but pounce on that thing for a brown sugar?
Yeah. I looked at, I think Annabelle sent it to me.
And, I was about to be like, Annabelle, I'm not going to no brown sugar. But it's somewhere else. This time it's at a different location. So hopefully, we'll see. They didn't say which location? Yeah, it's somewhere I've never been. Okay. So I'll forget what it's called. Oh. But, yeah, it's a pound. So I don't care. It's a pounds. Okay, period. Pounds. So I'll probably slide up in there on the 30th, 31st. Of this one? Uh-huh. Where we going? Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So we outside. Yeah. Okay, Pounce, y'all. We got to get him on here. No, we definitely got to. Yeah. We got to get DJ Pounce. Yeah. Pounce, he be pouncing that ass. Yeah, them parties, it be a time. No, for real. So, as the days get longer and warmer, you will catch me outside, but yeah, it was a good night. It was a good summer. Well, we can talk about that later. Yeah, right. We'll talk about it another time. We'll talk about it. Honestly, you want to talk about that today? we might talk about that today.
Yeah.
So on today's episode, we're a little seasoned for our age. So we're definitely gonna start off with parties in your 20s versus your 30s.
Oh, a time each decades.
No, literally. And honestly, I'm about to be mid-30s this year, 35. And I can't lie. The last few years of my 30s have been wonderful. Like, anytime someone tells me they're turning 30, I'm like, oh my God, it's such a time. I can't wait. Like, it's just like a great coming of age time. Like, you have so much more confidence, I would hope.
Your mindset is different.
Like, it's just a time. Like, 20s is a struggle, teenager, regular. But 30s is just like, oh, you have blossomed.
Yeah.
You have blossomed.
It's grown and sexy for sure.
I love 30s. And, I'm starting to see, you just happen to have friends that are older, and I have friends that are about to hit 40, and you can watch them on for I'm like, ooh, 40 got to be lit too.
Okay.
You feel me? I don't know. Like,
And they got money, so y'all traveling out the country. Y'all driving nice cars and still partying and living.
Exactly. Exactly. And a lot of my friends that are older in age than me, up at 30s, they don't have children. A lot of them don't have children. A lot of them don't want children. They look happy and they are having the time of their life.
Not regretting nothing.
Not regretting a thing. And I love that. I get to see both sides. I get to see my friends with children and married and stuff like that. And then I get to see people who are living their motherfucking life with no little grandmas. No regrets. But it makes it hard for me too. I don't know which one looks better. So at this point, we just don't pray whatever happens, and it's good. It's good.
No regrets.
No regrets. No regrets. But okay, parties in our 20s. So 20s, I will say what started in college. What was you doing in college? Because you were here. Little Nicole, if y'all don't know Nicole is my girl. Look, I wouldn't say shelter. You were scared. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I've had, like, my parents did a little bit of that to me where they scare you into doing, you into not doing things. It does kind of scare you. I wouldn't say shelter, but they made sure you didn't want to go.
Exactly.
It wasn't that you couldn't go. It was that they made sure you didn't even want to go.
Exactly. And they was going back then.
Girl, anyway, tell your story, girl. Look, okay, so 20s. What would you say 20s was looking like in Portland?
You know it. I hate to say it, y'all, but I would say part of my 20s was okay. It was cool. Like, I had fun, but not as much fun as you guys. And I'm going to tell y'all why. I'm going to tell y'all why, okay? Like I said, these stories sound familiar. Do not react. But anyways, so college. So my first year, I didn't really go to parties. At least the first term.
But okay, what's your turn 20 though? 20, 21. Oh, what was 21 one giving?
Oh, I was in Portland then because I left that school, thank God.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, here's about teaching schools.
Yeah. Okay, so parties at Portland State was fun.
Okay.
With the fraternities and sororities. It was cool. Like, I got to branch out, drink, all that.
Okay.
But then also, my dumbass got into a relationship at 22. So, I feel like...
So was the first thing you did? Did they not like go out? Did y'all not go out together, like some parties? Like, how was that?
From what I remember, I was the stay-at-home.
Well, no, first of all, that nigga was outside because I saw him.
Yeah.
No, I saw him. I didn't know her, but no, that nigga was outside. So where was you?
Playing wife at the house. I know, right? Because that's not even me today. 22 in the bed, 9 o'clock, watching Proud Family And he'd be like, oh, I'm going out with my friends. There'd be no invitation like, oh, babe, let's go out. Let's have fun. Because if I'm
Where was your friend?
outside with their men, like, or they were single, actually. They were outside.
So why wasn't you out with them?
I'm going to tell you why.
Okay, go
I'm going to tell you why. Because
I have so many questions. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you why. Because whenever I let you outside, he would say, if you go outside, no, like, you can't come back over.
What?
Yes. And he made a tweet. So you might want to go and find that to delete it. But remember Drake had that song? What song is it? He's like, don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. Yeah. He made that tweet, my ex. And I had went out with my friends. And so he made a tweet. Obviously, niggas are liking it. And so I'm over here like, okay, I won't go out.
Are you cool?
Or I'll be gone for like 1 hour.
No, I feel you on that. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So he would go out. He'd be partying. He'd be at bar 15, drunk, having the time. I'm in the house like this. And it's 10 o'clock. Making dinner, just, being a little innocent Nicole. So I do feel like I have fun, but I also didn't have the same amount of fun as you guys did. So in my 30s, I feel like I'm trying to make up on my 20s. And Auntie is old, y'all. Auntie's tired.
Okay. Oh, because, I guess right now, the trend, 2016, 10 years ago is going on. I got footage. I have a little bit of footage. You got a little bit of footage? Just a little bit. But you was booed at. Like, yeah. And it's like, why? Child.
For 6 years. So from 22 to 28.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wasn't really going out like that. Like I would go out, but that's why you and I never met. Like,
damn.
I know. But he was outside.
The 28.
He was outside. He wouldn't take me out for New Year's. He would be like, oh, well, I'm going out New Year's with my friends.
What? You dealt with that for 6 years?
6 years. Literally.
I am so sorry.
His birthday? Oh, you can tell me happy birthday. But I'm going out with my friends. Like, no, didn't do anything really in my 20s. Like, no parties. So when y'all be talking about, house parties, I might have went to 1 or 2 house parties.
Dang. I know. You were in college, so were you living in the dorms or no? Okay.
Well, the first year. But then I moved back to Portland. I got to live with my parents.
Live at home.
Yeah.
See, you should have stayed on campus even at Portland State. But
you feel me?
I mean, dorms are extra. Like, that'd be the highest cost at school.
Yeah.
Not the classes, not the books. It'd be the dorm, the housing. So, I get that, but
I should have went out of state for college. But anyways,
we can't change anything.
Yeah.
Here you are. For me, 20s. Wow. 21 started in college. I was in Mississippi. I was in Jackson, Mississippi at JSU. And baby, my 21st birthday, I'm trying to think. Girl, I don't know, because for my 21st birthday,
I was studying for my advertising class. I have footage of that on Snapchat.
Girl, no. Are we crazy?
With a scarf on in the bed, December 10th.
My
birthday.
21st birthday. Girl, like I said, I was at Jackson State, had to be, because around that time, usually it's like homecoming. So honestly, things are pretty much planned for you. Or like homecoming's about to come. But yeah, like 21st birthday, I don't know. I can't really remember. I'm sure I was at the club. I was shaking ass. Back then, it wasn't like sections or nothing. Like, it wasn't that culture. Like, people were dancing, sweating, their hair out still. We're wearing heels from Charlotte Russe. Very uncomfortable. That was the time. Like, yeah, it was a very uncomfortable time when it came to what we wore, because we went out, no tennis shoes, no nothing, heels every night, dressed as short as fuck, makeup, like, yeah, I can't really say what I did for my 21st birthday, but I'm sure it was a fucking time, okay? But throughout 20s, girl, I kept a bottle in that freezer.
I did drink Malibu.
See, yeah, that was the time of the Sheila girl. The hypnotic. Girl, yes. Oh, yes. Like, I was drinking all the nasty stuff. All the nasty.
Four Locos?
No, I didn't do the malt liquor. No,
I did Four Locos, dude.
Didn't do those. Got me a bottle every weekend. No. No, but we was in the club. I began on top of the bar. I threw parties. I threw some parties in college. And even when I would come home, like everybody knew, like life of the party, that's me. I've always been that girl. Like I think I even went back to college like the year after maybe I left. There was a little boy like, wait, I've heard about you. I was like, are you good? No, legendary. I did legendary shit. Shout out to my niggas, cause legendary. I was legendary. I did a lot of things in college, you know. But once I got back home, you know, where I'm like 24, kind of in a relationship, but the dude I'm in a relationship with is a time.
Yeah, y'all outside.
We was outside. We're at the strip club. We're having threesomes. We're having a time. So my 20s were definitely lived out. And I think it was fun having like dating somebody and whatever, and still being able to like be myself and be social and be outside. Now, eventually, once like I moved in with them or whatever, and you know, I feel like I go into that like nurturing mode, like girlfriend, wife mode, like you know. So I feel like I started doing that too. I had a real big job. We was broke. I'm trying to start a business, so I feel like it kind of slowed down towards the end. You know, we kind of slowed down towards the end. But once I got out of that relationship and, you know, picked up my chin, the end of my 20s have been lit, in the 30s have been more lit. Yeah, I remember waking up the day I turned 30, like, I am 30 today, and I feel it. Like, you know, any other time you're like, oh, I don't really feel it yet, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, 30, I woke up like, a bitch is 30, period. And I'm that girl. And we're about to do some 30-year-old shit. So, indeed. Yeah, 20s came and went. It was a very drunk time. I was looking back at my Snapchat. Always had a bottle in my hand. Always bent over with my ass in the air, shaking it. I was on trips a lot, girl. I would literally go to work just to make some money to go on my next shit. And I would only be going to like LA. Toby's and my friend and my little man is LA because he lived in LA and I was here. But yeah, I would, girl, I would,
You know what? I had more fun going to parties in my teenage years than my early 20s. Because I still the Charlotte Russe days, the business casual days.
Yeah, we was very business casual. Yeah.
I feel like I partied a lot in my teenage years, just going to like those event spaces and it'd be ghetto, it'd be ratchet, like all the hood people up in there. It was fun. It was a time. Or like your brother throwing parties. That was more fun. Then I get to college, I have my little time within relationship and
like, you never went to none of the U of O parties when we be out there?
like the step show?
I mean, I guess, yeah, the step show. I never went to the step show parties. They just always got a little too rowdy for me.
I didn't went to like 2 of them.
Okay.
They're just like, oh.
I feel like that was parties, though, in college. Like, yes, people had, like, house parties and stuff, but, you know, yeah. Like, we had a apartment complex. It was kind of like Ducks Village, say.
Yeah.
And like there could be 5 parties going on at the same time. And then the apartment complex will also hold something. I lived in the Palisades. So if it was just, you know, the Palisades was that place. Okay. But they used to throw this party called Mardi Gras. And it was just like Mardi Gras. But it was at like, I feel like it was like a different time. Like I feel like it was not during Fat Tuesday or nothing like that. Like, like at a random part during the year. But baby, like it brought everybody out. Everybody knew about Mardi Gras. I don't know why it stopped. You know, niggas start shooting around that day, them days and all that. So I think that shit had to stop. But other than that, like girl, parties at people's at like the frat houses or parties in people's like apartments, girl, the motherfucking roofs falling or the floors falling in.
Yeah.
Like girl,
It was booming,
literally. And like niggas really had houses. Like, and then that was the time when Project X came out. You remember that?
What was the movies with Napoleon to go see that?
And you know,
I thought it was booming.
And you remember at that time, everybody was trying to have a Project X party. Girl, the Sigmas had a Project X party, baby, at a house around the corner. Baby, it was people outside, inside. We're hanging from the ceilings, from the walls, from the banister, from the stairs, shaking ass. Jello shots everywhere, bottles everywhere. People playing pool, people playing beer pong. Like, it's a fucking time. Like, girl, like, it's a time. It was
I at home.
Girl, it was a time. That was a time. I will never regret my time at HBCU. I can't lie. I'm sorry.
I know.
I was so sorry.
So sorry.
So, I say I'm going to homecoming this year. So it's around October. So if you want to come, just saying, open invitation.
I'm going.
Okay. Open invitation. We outside. I thought about bringing a bae because he too has not really been to the South Beach, ever seen anything like that. I showed him my probate step show when I became an AK.
Yeah.
And he was just like, oh my God, stump the yard. I was like, oh God. You know, like that's what it was giving to him. So he was like, oh my God. And then like we had our masks before we like revealed ourselves. And he was like, I know which one is you. That's you. I know my woman. I said, period. Because I see you and tell. I thought, I don't know which one is me. But he knew exactly who I was. So we watched like all 20, 25 minutes of that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just funny. Like, it was funny because that was like 12 years ago.
So you had a time, you know, with the West Coast, the college is so different than the HBCUs.
Yeah, like
Very different. The culture is just different.
Yeah, but I say even now, like I told you, like, nigga, we still went to class. Like, you know, it was just like outside of that. But like, if you go to homecoming, that'll give you a taste of exactly what's going on outside of class.
See, I didn't get drunk in college. Like, I would drink, but I didn't get drunk on campus. I think I was just scared. You know, I was 18, 19. You know, I'm scared of like different guys. You know, don't know what I'm doing. So don't want nothing to happen to me. And then I couldn't get drunk. Like, I couldn't stay. I was with my parents and I was driving. So, you know, I don't got time. Yeah, don't got time for that.
Dang, yeah. 20s, I feel like that's when you get into that bar era, you know, bar hopping.
And you know our nightlife in Portland with our 20s with downtown.
Yeah, it was so lit. It was especially in the summer. Okay, so yeah, do-overs.
Yes.
And then, you know, just all the little clubs downtown. You had Black Book, you had Tube,
Just Shake, Barrel Room,
yeah,
Mingle Lounge.
Ooh.
Bar 15, then District next door.
Yeah, it was the time. So we could be
outside
everywhere. You walking from club to club, the let out, like everybody come out, everybody in the street.
You can't get into a club, you see somebody. You could actually show up downtown by yourself because you knew you was going to see your friend. You be by everybody.
I'm down here. There was even times I was like, I don't feel like going to find no club. We just waited till the let out. Like we literally went out there at 1 a.m.
And then we booming
2 a.m. and we just out there chilling.
And it was safe, y'all. It was actually safe. There was
the police would be out there.
It was cool.
It was cool. Like it was a time. We had a time.
That's what I remember.
Ooh, we used to have
a
time. Okay.
So my favorite clubs were Bar 15 and Black Book.
Yeah. Back then, like in Mississippi, there were like kind of like makeshift clubs. So there might be like, hotel ballroom they've turned into. Or there was this place called the Mansion, but it used to be like, say like a fancy restaurant like the old Spaghetti Factory or so. Yeah. So, but inside it was like, I don't know. It looked like a Grecian like place. Like it was probably like a Greek restaurant or something. Like
yeah.
And girl, yes, like it was like back row, like girl, it was a time. Okay. It was a time.
You literally had to be there because we didn't even have those times no more in Portland.
Yeah. And you know, that was the time when I think people even still had digital cameras. Like, you know, yeah, like we were really like flicking it up. Like iPhones, yes, but also
the camera, it meant something.
Yeah.
So I would say like towards the ending of my 20s, like when I got out of the relationship, I was still with my parents, but then I didn't care. I was drinking every day. Like as soon as I broke up with him, the next day I was outside. And this man talking about the night before. If we really love each other, we'll find our way back to each other. I said,
My girl found her way to the bottle. Okay.
okay.
My girl said, I need a drink. I need several drinks.
Several drinks. We're on a $600 shopping spree. Was outside, called up Lupe. I said, let's go outside. Like, I'm singing on. She's like, girl, finally. And we was at an export. We was everywhere called Chelsea. Oh, outside. Like, girl, drink every single day. I don't know how I came home. My parents didn't notice. I'd be like, hi. They'd be like, hey. And I go straight to the shower. My room be half out dry. Girl, so many like niggas was on me. I was like, have I been missing out?
Yes, you have been missing out.
What?
Girl, you was missing out.
Going to like niggas' houses, but like nothing's happening. You know, it's just I'm kicking it to like 4 a.m. My parents never called not one time. Guess them they was the best. They was cool. Girl, it ain't hard. I was just my 20s, the endings of it was I would relive it because it went right into the 30s and it was smooth. Like this was a good breakup.
Yeah, girl. I think before I moved to California, like I said, I was there every other weekend, like every other paycheck.
That's the thing.
I was
Okay.
there. And girl, at the time, Bay, before he was not this day, but ex-Bay, before he was Bay, when we was just really chilling, doing fuck shit, like I said, like, you know, just having a wild good time, girl. He worked at a little club in LA, me and my homegirls. Oh, one of my homegirls was a flight attendant. So she put me as her companion. So flight, little to nothing, $50, $40 on the flight, free. Shit, even. So it's like, I'm back and forth in LA, going to see my man, get it free to the club. He, of course, getting sections, we getting bottles. Girl, it was just a time.
You know, I'm like moving to LA. So that's what it was in my 20s. LA, I got to be my real self because I'm not in Oregon. I'm in LA with my best friends. And then, you know, one of my best friends worked in the music industry. So she'd be like, oh, industry party. Let's go to this club, let's go to that club. You know, her sister works in the industry too. And then my homeboy was like, oh, I'm tagging along because he's trying to work in the industry. Oh, LA? Oh, I was wild.
Yeah.
I was standing on couches, a bottle in the hand like it's a meat video, looking like,
No, for real. Like, I think everybody, like, I meet a lot of people who definitely had their LA years, like in their 20s. Like, everybody was in LA at that time. Like, there was a lot of people in LA at that time from Portland. Also, just backtracking to like being in college in the 20s. Bitch, I'm in Mississippi, nigga. Fucking 7 hours is Texas, 3 hours is Memphis, 3 hours is New Orleans, 8 hours is Florida. So, girl, Mardi Gras? Oh, we're there every weekend. It's 3 hours. You gonna have a nigga that drive you. Like, niggas gonna drive you back. And that was the thing, you know. These niggas wasn't shit. Don't get me wrong. But they were gentlemen.
exactly.
Okay, so they was driving us back and forth. Like, it was just a time. Like, I won't say I never felt unsafe. Like, there were definitely times that, you know, caught some different vibes from people. But for the most part, girl,
Never.
hop in the car, gone.
Don't even care, not asking no questions. When you knew you felt safe and they was not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, like I would still we would still do some like, oh, it's a license plate of the nigga, this where I'm going. Because back then there was no sharing locations or nothing like that. So it was really vibes, bro. It was really vibes.
You have a discernment for sure.
Girl, I done been in some shit. Like I remember I had a PT Cruiser. We so there would be games, you know, and there's classic games like football games, and we would drive to those games. So there's one always in Memphis, and girl, driving back my car fucked up like my transmission. Put. We on the side of the fucking road, bitch. Mind you, we done smoked the blunt. We in the country,
Right?
We in bumfuck Mississippi, really. What was it called? It might have been Cuba, or somewhere around there. I forget what the little town was called. But either way, we waiting on AAA. Police comes. And instead of, in which white police officers, but instead of asking like, is everything okay? They kind of did, but it was like, oh, we smell weed, you know. And at that time, actually, weed was not legal, but it was only like a misdemeanor. You just had to throw it out if you only had like, you know, a little bit, whatever. But hands on the cars,
Dang.
like all that shit. One of my friends actually ended up going to jail. Oh, we were in Hernandez, Mississippi. That's where the fuck it was. Hernandez, Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my boyfriend at the time had to go pick him up because like we were all friends, and it was just like his dad had called me and was like, "You left my son," and it was just like I was a kid. Like at that point, it was like I'm really still a kid.
Yeah.
You know, like
You don't know what to do.
I'm really still a kid. I had went to go watch my boyfriend play. Like we had all went. It was totally innocent. Like of course we smoke weed. Like we're all from pretty much the West Coast. Like we all smoking. You know, we also had a bottle in the car. We drinking.
Oh.
We got open cups, like Hennessy. Like yeah, girl. It was scary. It was a time I had one of my homegirls with me. She scared him. Like she was a good girl, so she's probably like Morgan, of course. That's how it is. She was mad, but it was just like it was my car. Like you know, it's not like we got pulled over. It was literally my car when it home. Then we all like, didn't we have to all get in the? We had to like you know we couldn't all get in the tow truck. So my homeboys had to find somebody to bring them home. Like it was just a morning. Like the football players got back before us. Like my boyfriend was back in my apartment. Like I'm here. I was like, damn.
Dang, that was before even having like, yeah, we had Uber, but we weren't really utilizing it like that.
No, there was no Uber. Not in the country, Bill. Ooh, not in the country, Bill. Mind you, also, you have to think, this is like really like 2013, 2014.
Oh, yeah.
There's no Uber.
No. It's really nothing. You're late.
I had nothing. And I'm in the country. Hernando, Mississippi is like literally on the border of Tennessee and Mississippi. So like there's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing. Girl. The 20s were rough.
They were wild.
And that's why I said once 30s came, it was almost like a woo side.
But you're more mature.
More mature.
You make your decisions for
I ain't gotta be everywhere. Your type of partying is different. So we can definitely transition over into, I guess, like partying in your 30s. How they're different. I feel like still bar hopping.
Yeah. But it's not as bad. You don't feel like you have to be in the mix. I think in your 20s, you always had to be in the mix. You always had to be seen.
Yeah.
Like,
FOMO, like, yeah.
Yes. And with me being 32, I remember being at this club and I see this girl and she's just dancing. She's all happy, got this skimpy little outfit. She wanted to know the bartender. She's sitting by the DJ. And I'm like, I bet she's 23. So I go to her and I'm like, how old are you? She's like, 23. How old are you? I'm like, 31. She's like, oh my God, that you were 23 like me. I'm like, girl. And I was like, how'd you know? Just everything. I just remember those days. Because she wants to be
those days wanting to be
seen. You trying to get the older niggas to talk to you. You don't even know them older niggas really ain't shit at all. They're lame because the older niggas our age are lame. Yes, you are.
You ain't got no money.
No money.
You need somebody to buy your drinks for you.
Exactly.
And like you said, you trying to know the DJ. You trying to like, yes, you just are in the mix. And it's actually kind of cringe to think about.
Because she was like, oh, hi, talk to the bartender. I love you. And stand next to the DJ. Hey, everyone. And I'm like, she's in her 20s. She has to be. And then she's like, I just feel like my world is ending. You know, I just don't know what to do. And I'm like, poor baby. Because when I was 23, I just felt like it's the end of the world. I'm not married. I don't have any kids. Yeah. Oh my God. Like, what do I do? Yeah. And I'm like, girl, enjoy your 20s. Because when you hit my age, then you're going to be like, wait, all my peers are getting married and having kids. Like, you have a career job. Have fun. Just don't let the men run through you and do you dirty. But you are going to learn some lessons in your 20s. But have discernment. And have fun. And that's it. Like, do not worry about the end of the world. It's not ending. You have your whole life ahead of you. Literally. If I could be in my 20s again, I would relive them. And then I would still relive my 30s. So I'm having a time. But being 30 today, like in my 30s, ooh, it's so different. I feel like the ending of my 20s went into my 30s like perfectly. It was a smooth transition. I have real friends. Mm. And like in my 30s, like it's my grown friends. Like I know y'all gonna stick around forever. Mm-hmm. And then you see how different guys are. You also not trying to be in the mix. You're not concerned. You're just like, I don't want to go to that party. And then we have more people now in Portland, I feel like. You don't have to go to the same club that everyone is going to. Yeah. You know, to a different club, there's a different vibe. Yeah. And different people. You can meet new people who are not from your hometown. Like, I don't have to go to Brown Sugar. I can just go to this place.
Yeah.
And create my own vibes.
Yeah. I definitely feel like you definitely want to be in the mix. You know, we still like to dance. I will say we're not part of the wall.
But dance culture is different.
Dance culture is different, but like, yeah, we not on the wall with it. But I feel like, you know, we're not part of the wallflower community. Like, me and Nicole are going to dance. So, like, we're going to be in the crowd. We're going to dance.
Absolutely.
Nicole, don't act like that. You've been calling 4K multiple times.
Oh my God.
Like, getting that shit. So I don't even know why you're talking about dance culture have changed, because girl, it hasn't changed for you.
Right. Everyone else, I feel like it's changed. Remember, you can just grab somebody and they can just dance. Everyone stands.
Everyone stands.
But I have to dance just to make a guy get comfortable to want to dance with me. But before, niggas used to be like, come on, let me break you. They not saying that.
But friend, I just feel like it's also the vibe. Like, I feel like when you be out there dancing, you get grabbed and y'all be dancing. Like, so what are you talking about? Like, I feel like you just have to be a vibey person to have it happen. And I feel like that be happening. It's just doesn't wear the vibe, you know?
There's a picture of me dancing, y'all. It is.
Yeah, and I actually thoroughly enjoy dancing by myself. I don't need nobody behind me, quite honestly.
The music be good.
Yeah, I don't need none of that. Girl, I still be sweating, you know that. So yeah, I think 30s is just like, baby.
It feels good to look cute though in your 30s when you're dancing, because before we didn't care about sweating out our hair and our weaves, all that. Now it's like, I don't want to dance too much. I know my limits when it comes to dancing. I don't need to act like I'm a break dancer.
Yeah, also, you know, I don't wear makeup out anyway. So it'd be like, you know, I'm not sweating out no makeup like I used to. I'm not coming out looking like a raccoon like I used to.
Right. Not putting out my hair. Might get a little more volume, but it ain't wetted out.
And also, I just feel like all of us, like our old asses in the club, like everybody be sweating. Everybody needs to do a little pat. Like, I don't, you know, whatever. I feel like sometimes we still be out when the lights come on outside. And there has been a few times in the past year that I have been out with me at 5 a.m. Halloween.
Spooky hour.
You feel me? Like, look, I'm not saying that 30s ain't different, but there are some things that will remain the same sometimes, just depending on, like, I'm a partier. Like, I like to be outside. Like,
I love it.
I love outside, and outside loves me.
I want to be outside.
Yeah, I live outside. I want to be outside. Like,
and the DJs are our age. So it's like, I feel like back then they weren't our age. They were older, but now they're our age. I'm like, oh.
Or yeah, I feel like the DJs like have moved with our times, where it's like, yeah, they attract a crowd that, you know, is our age. And we get to listen to music that we grew up listening to, you know, our 90s, 2000s hits. And, you know, we just get to relive our house party days. And those days, like we said, B-Knock, he always go bring the house party vibes. He gonna have me singing the sing along where you belting. You leaving that thing probably hoarse. Like, you know, Zaya, like I said, I'm mad I missed the last Who All Gonna Be There. Who All Gonna Be There with
Jay Versace.
Jay Versace, because they be the mixes I was hearing, I was like, oh my God.
We missed it.
You know, and even, you know, Dre Slaps, like, we have some great DJs in Portland, and I just feel like when I go out, I can move my body. I feel like everybody be dancing. I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, when you got the right music in the room, Portland is going to show up, show out, and they're going to dance. We be dancing.
Them brunches?
Brunches.
Okay, so the brunches really ain't brunches. I mean, you get some food, but
it's food there.
We went to our first brunch in June. Oh my goodness, everyone was dancing. I saw niggas I've never seen before in my life. It just, every time I turned around, I was like, oh wait, who was that? Everyone was fine.
Everyone, you know what's like? We were, I think it was fun to like get dressed, plan your outfit. Like everybody all time, like we got dressed, we was planning our outfit, was planning hair. It was just like,
and it's not business casual. It's like nice, grown and sexy outfit.
Yeah, but also like what you're comfortable in, like cute, comfy. Like if your vibe is a little heel, a big, you know, a tall heel, if you got on some nice, you know, J's, like whatever your vibe is, but everyone just was cute. Like,
So cute.
you know, I'm loving the fan era. I'm glad we have like the handheld fans now.
Have that back then.
Yeah, like it just felt like 2016 again. Like this past year has been, it felt like 2016 again. It did. And I'm loving that. And I'm ready for the next Portland summer. And like I said, I love outside. Outside loves me. My man is fun. So I do enjoy that. You know, he likes to dance. He likes to have a good time. So I'm glad that I have somebody that, because I like to go out with my man. Like,
Period.
you know, I don't feel like I can't dance with nobody else, but you know, because I have. But
It's fun dancing with your partner and y'all on the same type of time.
we on the same type of time, you know, but yeah, like I can't wait for that. I feel like, you know, we were getting to know each other this past summer, so we didn't catch vibes. Also, you know, you got separate friend groups, but you know, we spend time together separately. But I feel like this summer, I think we gonna vibe out, you know. Also, of course, we're gonna vibe out. Like we're outside, we got trips planned. You feel me? Like we're living out the rest of these fucking 30s, bitch.
We are.
We're living out these 30s. Sometimes, do you ever feel childish?
Oh, I never saw it. What?
I'm just asking because sometimes I'll be feeling like, yeah, I need to grow up.
I can't help it.
Yeah.
This is why with dating, I need niggas that's childish like me.
And I wouldn't say it's childish. It's just like, he needs to learn how to have a good time. Like, he needs to know, like, yeah, we're going to handle our business. But after that, we're going to, what's up? You feel me?
Seriously.
Yeah.
Like, even the TikToks I be making, we're so childish. Like, I can tell everyone's like, dang, Nicole, we're going to be having fun. Yeah. Because we're laughing the whole time. We're vibing. We don't got to beef with nobody. We saying hi to people, pictures. Like, we're making it look fun.
It's fun. I feel like a lot of people feel like they got to be cute, but like, and too cool. Yeah, we be the life of the party. Like, people
be
not
expecting
to
us.
toot our own horn, but I mean, people want us at their shit because we're gonna make the content, we're gonna post our shit, and we're gonna come with the vibe honest.
Every time. They just be like, oh, we was waiting for y'all. Oh, no. Okay, we didn't know. Okay, so now we know. Yeah.
But honestly, like, me, Tiff, and Air, like, that's how we were. Like, in our Press Her Rose days. I don't know, were you around Press Her Rose days?
Yeah.
No. We had, like, a podcast, but we used to, like, go off of Snapchat. We would have questions of the day and just, like, girl, we were them girls in the city. Like, I'll have to show you videos. But, girl, we had shirts. So we would have on our Press Her Rose shirts, and they were cute, like, go cute outfits. And girl, we used to just be outside, life of the party, hosting events, like on the mic. It was giving a radio show, really.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was like Press Her Rose radio. And it was just a time, like I said, life of the party. We're going everywhere, bitch. We're hosting parties in LA. Because Aaron was living in LA. Then, like I said, ex-bae was living there too. So, you know, we was, yeah.
That time.
And I just feel like that's just me. Like, I guess, like, sometimes I'm just like, where you gotta grow. Like, you don't have to be the life of the party all the time, but that's just me. That's always who I am. But I will tell you in a minute, like, I'm such an introvert.
Right.
Yeah, we'll get to that a little bit later. But yeah, party in my 30s, I mean, I would say the only thing that's changed is that, I mean,
We dress better.
we dress better. I'm gonna be comfortable. But also, baby, if I don't feel like going out, I'm gonna stay in the bed. I'm gonna stay at home. I have no problem staying the fuck at home. I don't suffer from FOMO for real no more, baby. I will be in the house. I don't get as drunk as I used to. Can't too far on to be doing that. Bitches will go to jail. Also, I cannot see that good. So
Yeah.
I don't need nothing else crowding my judgment nor vision.
Ain't he really getting old? For
Yeah,
real?
like, not that you should drink and drive anyway, but you know, things happen when you're young. You don't give a fuck. But shut the fuck up. And sometimes you make mistakes when you're a grown ass adult and you know fucking better as well. But
we won't get into that.
we will not. We are not incriminating ourselves.
No. Oh, God.
Incriminating ourselves. Fuck. But yeah, I just feel like, you know, how you go out and as even how long you go out and stuff like that. Just,
No one to go home.
I wanna go. I tell you, it's so much of that. Look, you ready to go? You're all right.
And we're always using that.
And we're out. Yeah. We'll be at work for an hour. We don't give a fuck. Like, baby, if I'm ready to go home, there was one night where we went to a few places up, line low, up, take me home. Yeah, we don't care. Like, no, I don't have to be out that bad.
Oh, don't let the party be by my house. Like, I'm going to pull up and check the vibes. Like, oh, line? We're going to stay in the bed.
Yeah. Especially when it's cold. Like, if it's warm outside, I don't mind a line, but
because we're going to see somebody in that line.
Yeah, but cold, I'm not even trying to get out the car.
My feet are cold.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Y'all will pretty much never catch me in the winter. The other night was cool. We found parking. It wasn't far. The vibe was cool. Like, I would go to that again. But other than that, I'm not standing in y'all's fucky ass line. No. That's what I'm not doing at 30. That's the difference too.
Yeah.
Now in 20s, I stood in y'all's lines.
And you're going down the cold in your 20s in your skimpy outfit. And for some reason, the breeze did not bother us back then. I don't know, because today,
hot in the ass. That's why it was just hot in the ass.
It was hot. Today, well, give me a hoodie. These niggas know what I look like. I'm still gonna pull them.
That's exactly what it gives. No, that's exactly what it gives. Who am I trying to impress? I'm cute. I'm cute.
Either way.
Someone's going to approach me, and I did get approached the other night. So I had on a zip-up jacket and held my hand and everything.
Point proven. Okay.
But you know, what about the 30s or just like partying in general? Mm-hmm. I don't care how old we are. I will forever be jealous of my sister. You know, she's 40, 41. So while all them songs was coming out, she got to experience that in real time.
Like Hot in Here and like
Destiny's Child, all that. And it's like, we over here like, okay, we got to listen to the modern songs. Or even with Brandon, we got to wait till he plays a certain song. Like, no, my sister got to be there when it was happening. Pockets were full grown back then. They not full grown.
Bro. They were in the club.
In the club.
Pockets full grown.
Dancing in slow motion. No one dances in slow-mo no more.
Honestly.
That was probably like basement party era as well. You coming up, your shirt barely on.
Yeah.
The shirts be off. That was also like niggas walking out the club, out the house parties with no shirt on. It's soaked.
White
They'd be able to, okay, like, good too. Girl, look, where I tell you, I feel sorry for these kids that they just do not get to experience what we experience.
I want to experience Freaknik too.
Come to homecoming.
But I want to actually experience the Freaknik.
That's fine. Come to homecoming. Because that's all Freaknik was. It was,
true.
It was for the people that stayed there during the summer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah. I'll be there in October. Yeah, and then also, like Atlanta has a Greek picnic, and that was kind of like what Freaknik was too. It was a picnic.
Mm-hmm.
Freaknik. It was a picnic.
Yeah.
So, girl, believe me, there are Freakniks everywhere. It's a good old time. But yeah, I definitely think you should come along to homecoming. I'm always want to take a friend. I just feel like get all soak in all the blackness, like food, the vibes. I mean, the men are fine. The culture, like, it's just like, like it's a time. It's a time. Anything else on 20s versus 30s parties? Well, no, I love my 30s. Yeah. I do. 30s is just chill. You can have wine, or not saying you couldn't, but like I feel like in your 20s and shit, bro, if you're drinking wine other than like Moscato and I guess a Pinot Grigio, bitch, what are you doing? Because my palate didn't like wine until my 30s. So, but I feel like now it's like they have a little wine vibe.
Your alcohol takes
have their murkier vibe, but you're not. Shots here and there we do, but
yeah.
I just feel it's giving drinking two-step. Drinking my two-step. Drinking my two-step.
With your 20s, you drinking anything that's in front of you.
Girl, you are sloppy, nasty, dirty. I just posted a video on my close friends the other day because I would never post it in public of me fucking half gallon of Crown Apple, rose to the head. Ooh, on camera. On camera.
So tacky. See, you grow up and you realize how tacky that is, and you just throwing up everywhere. Remember the throw up days? Like, I didn't do it, but like your friends are throwing up. Maybe you are. And it's so normal. But in your 30s,
Yeah.
you get kind of embarrassed. You have some
Well,
shame.
it's not even that. Like, I just don't even bring my camera out. Like,
That too.
my camera don't come out. If my camera comes out, my phone camera, I never like post directly to my story. Like, I have gotten used to post from my phone camera and then wake up the next day and going through what I sound like, because you know you can sound drop and all that. And yeah, I've learned to just not post something or post it in my close friends. And even still, like, shit, I might delete some people out of there before I post it. Because, yeah, like I said, sometimes I get beside myself. I do. I still can get very beside myself when it comes to drinking. So,
seeing that was my problem. Like, I had so much fun. Okay, the summer was fun. And there were just times where I forgot to post in the close friends. It was in the public. Wake up to 250 messages and 250 views. Nicole, oh my God. I'm like, no, I'm supposed to go in the close friends. Too late now. You already saw it.
yeah.
I became the liability friend, so we don't do that no more.
Yeah. We gotta make sure her phone is nowhere near.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like 20s, I didn't give a fuck. You know, I'm posting me fucked up. Nowadays, if you saw me fucked up, you did it.
No, and also us being business owners too. I still think about that. It's like,
no. And that's why I keep my page private. Like, I've thought about opening my page, but people just, my social media, my personal social media,
it's your
it's
world.
for me. It's my world. It's my safe space. So I'm not opening that up. I've just decided that, no. If you request me and I decide to let you in, cool. But no, that's my safe space for me and my friends, and for me to be open, because I can't talk to all my friends all day, every day. I can't keep them updated. So that's where everyone gets their updates and my business. And yeah,
Extra business in the close friends.
yeah. Okay, well, parties versus our 20s and 30s. I mean, a lot has changed, but also not much has changed depending on the night.
Of who you are in your circle of friends.
No, for real. Okay, but even moving into that, because we kind of even said, like, there be times that I be like, oh, I'm gonna go out, and then I'm like, nah, girl, I ain't going out. So, like, how do you deal with saying no without guilt? Especially when you like have kind of made a commitment, or maybe this is someone. I feel like it even sucks sometimes when it's someone like you don't see as often. And, and it's just like, girl, I've had a long day, where it's like you committed to something at the beginning of the week that's at the end of the week.
Yeah.
And it's like, now you're at the end of the week, and it's like,
you're dreading it or you're tired.
Yeah. So how do you ultimately decide that, like, no, you're not going to go, and, not feel guilty?
I think for me, I still feel guilty. And so if it's someone I haven't seen in a while, I just say, okay, just suck it up. You're probably only going to be with them for like an hour or two. It's not like you're regular friends that you're with for hours. So just suck it up, get out the way. It has nothing to do with that person. It's just, I had a long week. I remember having a bad day, or I was tired. But then I also don't want to let anyone down. I don't want people to feel like, oh, well, you just need to go hang out with your other friends. Because I'm pretty sure people have seen my story like, oh, Nicole didn't text me back, but she on Instagram. I'm an entrepreneur. I live a very busy life. And it's hard to keep up. So it's hard saying no. But I feel like when it's you guys, like my friends I see all the time, no, I'm sorry, girl. I'm not going. Or I have one of our friends like, Nicole, I want you to come out, purposely turning off my location. And you're not even knowing that I'm at home. Look, I may even say I was with somebody. No, I'm in the bed with the socks on, all that. Like, we have a piece together. Exactly. Bonnet on everything. Like, I don't feel no guilt saying no to you guys. But you and I have always been the same type of time. Like, that look. Oh, we're not going out. Oh, okay, girl, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, I think the only time I recently feel bad is Pounce's birthday party.
Oh,
because I just was like, it was one of those situations where it's like I said yes 2 weeks ago, not knowing that this week was gonna be hell, and I'm tired as fuck. Like, I could not keep my fucking eyes open, bitch.
We just made it to his close friends, and she talking about
you ain't made it to his close friends, and
she made it.
Right. Nigga, we would. And I am I am the type of person, like, you know, I'll go out by myself sometimes, but you are not. So I'm like, go, friend. And you're like, no. And I was just like, friend, I feel so bad. Like, we've been talking about this. Like, I was just like, I feel like a weak ass bitch right now. Like, you have no idea. Like, I was like, I'm a weak ass bitch. Like, wow.
And I know that shit was bullying.
Shut up. Okay. Like, okay, bitch. I get it. Okay. And that's why we went to
She could have tricked a Yerba. She could have.
Bitch, when I tell you, it was one of those like paralyzed sleep. Like, bitch, I'm not getting up until my body says I can. Because it was like, can't even, my head too heavy to think of. Like, girl, I think the light was still on. Like, these lights were still on. I might have let some shit out. Like, girl, those. Roxy, I don't even know if you had water in your bowl, Victor. You know, like, I don't know. I don't know. But I was like, oh yeah, I'm old and I just need to learn to sometimes.
You got to recharge.
I got to recharge.
That's the difference between 20s and 30s. 20s, even if you're not recharged, you force yourself to go out. And
then remember that day I had another party to go to. Like, it was a lot that week. I think that was the same week as the mixer. Like, it was.
yeah.
It was just a lot. It was like, I was just like, I can't. Like, my social battery is done. I talk to people all day. I have transferring energy all day doing facials and waxing and talking people through it. Like, you know, so my social battery was done. And it was one of those, like, there's some nights I pull it together. Like, we know those nights that we pull it together. We're like, okay, we're going to go. That night, girl, when I tell you, you would have saw another side of me and been like, that bitch was a horrible time. You would have been like, okay, bitch, I'm taking you home. Because what the fuck is wrong with you?
Good thing we didn't plan on wearing nothing cute. Because it was cold that night, too.
Also, that was the other thing. I didn't know what to fucking wear. Because it's like one of those things where it's like, that's what I hate about here. Is like, outside is blistering fucking cold and you walk inside and it's hot as shit. Because, you know, and then it's like, these places don't have coat check.
Okay. Y'all start.
Yeah, because now we're in our 30s, baby. We need coat check. Like, I'm not hot in the ass little teen, 20-year-old. I need a coat check. Yeah. Maybe I'm coming with my coat on. Okay. My coat is, Claire's coming in. Yeah, me my red ticket. So that's the only thing I have a gripe about going out. Like, maybe I would even go out too if I knew my coat had somewhere to go and I didn't have to watch it all night and hold it. But going out sometimes is a chore.
It is.
It's sometimes a chore finding something to wear because we come from the era of getting dressed. Whereas a lot of people, we see people come in all the time with sweats on. And like I just think girls come outside with bonnets on. And I'm not that girl.
We didn't call that.
I'm looking for a full outfit. Like, I am. And if I can't find nothing, I'm still that girl. I don't want to go out.
I don't know. I'm irritated. And the mall's closed. So, and we don't have malls like that anymore. So there's nothing.
So even when it's like, oh, you want to go out? It's like, I need to have like going out clothes because I don't.
I don't.
I keep on saying that, but here we are.
Incorrect. Zip ups.
Yeah. So you say you still feel guilty.
Just for like friends I haven't seen in a long time. You guys know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I feel like, yeah, no, sometimes I do feel like we hang out a lot. So I feel like, yeah, sometimes it's just like, oh, shoot, I haven't seen you especially in a long time. Or, you know, like, I do have friends that don't like to, like, go out and party and drink a lot. So,
right.
Keeping them in mind. I'm also keeping friends in mind that might have, like, a new spark and they want to go out. You know?
Yes.
It's sometimes hard saying no to them, too, because I feel like because they're new at going out, too, it's just like, you know, I don't want to go to every party. Like, I'm very specific about where I'm spending my time. I know what's going to be fun for me.
Yeah.
You know, where there's some people who don't go out a lot and they're just like, they want to go blah, blah, blah tonight. And it's like, absolutely not. I know exactly who's going to be there. Not my vibe.
Exactly.
But I feel bad and I feel like, but also that's just a boundary for me. And I feel like I have to create those boundaries to then be like, okay, yes, or okay, no. But yeah, sometimes I feel bad and I say yes to things when I should have said.
I definitely feel bad for the friends that are just now going out. But it's like, you want to go out now in the fall, winter? You should have came on the summertime. That's when we was hitting the locations where you need to be at. Baby, I'm cold.
I can't lie. Like, I mean, I'm not saying everyone has to. Everyone is different, but there came a time where I just started going out by myself because it was like, if I wait for people, then I'm not going out.
You're never going.
You know, so a lot of like the beginning brown sugars and stuff, I was there by myself, right? Like I would show up by myself because, like we said, I'm gonna know somebody. You know, I'm gonna know somebody. So yeah, a lot of times I would show up by myself, and I would have a grand time, a grand time. So I was kind of used to going out by myself. I think honestly, sometimes it's really exhilarating, right?
I need to do that. I'm such a weirdo. I don't know why I won't go by myself.
But I feel like you do go by yourself.
Do I?
Sometimes. Like, I feel like you've gone places by yourself.
I'm not gonna lie, I get anxiety sometimes. Well, I don't know why, because everyone knows me. I'm not trying to, you know.
The way you just looked into the camera,
everyone knows me. So, like, I didn't feel shy, but, like, I'd be like, because even, like, you know, Napoleon be like, I'll go out to eat by myself in the car. I'll go anywhere. You see, I'm going to that one party by myself. And I'd be like, no, I just can't. And even, I just can't, like, because I'm such a weirdo. At least I know I do this. I created this weird insecurity that really shouldn't even exist. Like, sitting by myself at a restaurant, I feel like everyone's looking at me like, oh, this bitch got stood up. And they just sitting there minding their own business, eating their food.
bitch, where I tell you,
I'd be like, no, I swear, like, I just can't. Can I get to go, please? I can't. I don't know why I'm such a weirdo, but at least I know I created that in my head and I just can't get over it. So going to a party by myself, even though I know everyone, oh, this bitch shut up by herself. Like, I don't even know. I'm such a weirdo. I got to get over that at 32 years old.
Man, you don't have to get over anything. You don't have to get over it.
But it's so weird. Like, oh, I get anxiety. Like, I have to, like, go to the bathroom now. Like, my butterfly, my heart just dropped. It's like the weirdest thing.
Right, you know, some social anxiety. You need a little buffer there.
Yeah,
you need a little buffer.
But I need to start, you know, just being like Nicole. It's the same people you know since kindergarten.
Yeah.
You was walking to the high schools by yourself and sitting in that class by yourself. You knew everyone.
I can't, girl. I just can't. I'm trying.
Okay, girl.
I know it's a weird insecurity. At least I know I created it, y'all. I that was the way I got kind of over it, by going out by myself. And, you know, I think I found that even a lot of people were like inspired by it. Like, wow, like you're out by yourself. But I'm just like, yeah, I'm having a grand time. Like, and I can leave whenever you want and whenever I want. And, you know, I don't know. It became something that I was like, But I was to eat by myself. Okay, so when I went to Chicago, obviously I was by myself, so I went to eat by myself a lot.
Right.
But I had went to the restaurant Maple and Ash, the steakhouse. Very cutesy, very expensive. But like at night it turns to like the club, but also a restaurant. And girl, I'm literally sitting in the dark in a 2-person table by myself in the middle of the room. It's not like I'm at a booth off to the side. I'm in the middle. So there's people surrounding me. And it's romantical. Yes, I'm just sitting there and I'm just eating. And girl, I remember like paying for my food or whatever. Girl, I ended up like checking my balance like later. Somebody had paid for my meal. And I remember the security guard, because they had like security kind of like along each row, kind of. Like it was crowded in there. And he was like, "You're just here by yourself?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "You know, I'm here in the city by myself. I've never been here before. My friend told me this was a good restaurant to come to, like, you know, whatever. One of them lamb chops."
Okay.
And yeah, he was just like, you know, he was like, "I always tell people, like, you got to do shit like for yourself."
I do.
Now, I don't know if he paid for my meal or not, but I know a $200 meal went to just the tip, and I only paid for the tip, which was like $36. But it was just like, I don't know. Like, it was one of those things where it was like, whoa, like, okay. Like, I'm sitting at a table. I had a reservation. Like, I was not at the bar. This was a crowded restaurant. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know who I thought I was or nothing. But that trip, like, really showed me, like, girl, you are a time. Like, I am a time.
A vibe.
I'm a vibe. I had a great time.
That's funny to do. But the crazy part is when I go out with y'all, you're not gonna be a little self-centered. So I really just be thinking about myself. Like, I don't even be thinking that my friends are here with me. So it's like, Nicole, why can't you just go out by yourself? Because when you out with your friends,
but you know, I'm the same way too, though. But you know, I'm good for running off.
Yeah, you're running a track star.
No, for real. Like, I'm a runner. Like, baby, I be here, there, everywhere. Don't let me see somebody I know or da-da-da.
Don't let a place be big enough for you to run laps.
Bitch, I'm gonna be gone.
We will never see you.
Where'd Morgan go? Gone.
Until we FaceTime you. Bitch, I'm at home. When did you leave?
We went to that party. And I feel like you were the only person that was like, oh, like, whatever. Everybody else like, where's you at? Why would you do that? You don't do that. I'm like, y'all, I am at the restaurant. I ain't eating food.
The party
is 30 minutes. Like, baby, bye. Bye. That's very much me, but that also comes from me going out by myself and maybe I'm leaving whenever the fuck I want.
Exactly.
So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'd be guilty depending on the person saying no. But like you said, with y'all and all that out, like I said, I only feel guilty that time because we had planned for it. And I was like, wow. 2 weeks later, we're
coming up though, so we.
Look, bitch, let me not commit to that right now either.
It is too early in the game.
Like, it was too early. Okay?
I ain't got no outfit.
That too. So then maybe that's what I need to get together to make sure I'm ready to go out. All right. Y'all heard it here first. I'm going to try to go out the prostitute. Okay. So, I mean, I feel like, you know, guilty with conditions. Like, you can or can't depend on the person, but y'all don't go first. No. Just letting you know. Listen.
Okay.
The fuck? Okay. And then going on, I feel like these just all go together, of course, but when fun becomes exhausting.
Oh my
I feel like we're both the fun friends.
We are.
And I feel like that goes hand in hand with like the fun friends are sometimes your strong. And, you know, they're the people that are constantly trying to keep the vibe going to make sure you have a good time.
When we're drained.
Yeah, even when we're drained, or it's like, you know, people are like calling you like, hey, you want to go out? I know we're going to have fun. I know I'm going to have fun with you. Like, you know, and it's
we get invited everywhere.
Yeah, but also sometimes I feel like it becomes like a job or like a role.
Yeah.
You know, where it's just like, okay, I have to be the fun friend tonight and make sure everybody has a great time. Or I know this person wants to go out with me because they always have a good time with me. And maybe they don't feel like they can be comfortable around other people and, you know, stuff like that. And it's like, on one hand, it's like, you know, it's admirable. It's, you know, oh, I'm glad that I make you feel that way. But also it's like, I don't think a lot of people take into consideration, like, you can be exhausted from having fun. Like, sometimes I feel like people are drawn back by, like, you don't want to go out. You don't want to, and it's like, no, I don't.
Saying no, you know, comes in.
Yeah. Yeah. How are you?
It is exhausting. I get tired of getting invited to a lot of places. Not saying don't invite me, but it's like, this month, it was always somebody's birthday. And you know what? Half of y'all don't even talk to, for real. So I'm getting invited. It's like, are you invited because I'm the fun friend? Even watching my stories, and it looks lit. My stories, they're fun.
There's some of them that, you know, we definitely have talked about. And it's like, they literally just invited you because they see that you have fun everywhere else. And it's like almost like inviting a clown to your party.
Exactly.
Like, you know, it's like inviting your kid's favorite, you know, Barney, character to the party. Yeah, it's just like, I am not your source.
I'm not.
You know, but I am a good time, but also like the vibes gotta be there. I'm a good time when there's a good time around. Like,
if I'm chill and the vibe is chill, you're gonna be looking at me like, oh, so you're not having fun? I actually am having fun. It's just a chill.
There are nights I don't get up and dance, but I hate when like people sometimes compare, like, you be out with Nicole and having a good time, and then we the nights be right, you know. And I sometimes have done that with people, like, Like, you only invite me and you want to sit on the couch and chill and sleep and, you know, and then you be with other people and having fun. And it's like, to some people, I'm the chill friend. I'm the friend that they can just sit in silence with and, you know, we can talk. The TV don't have to be on or, you know, whatever that vibe is like. So, like, I'm blessed to, I guess, be multifaceted in that way.
But you know me, I go with the flow. Like, if you're going to be the chill friend, I'm going to be chill with you. Yeah. If you want to watch movies, I'm watching movies with you. So when you come at me and be like, oh, well, you go out and have fun, but you don't like to have fun. So you want to go out to eat, I'm going to sit there and order my plate too. And then I'm going to go party and stand on tables.
Yeah, I feel like you are the type of person where someone has to be like, hey, you want to go to this party? And I feel like after that, you'll like, you know, match vibes and be like, oh, okay, yeah. And then this party is coming too. And then, you know, but then also I feel like, you know, people do that with us. Like, oh, this party's over, this party's coming up. And it's like, okay, but also y'all, I'm not like I like to go out, but goddamn.
Yeah, I'm overwhelmed.
I'm overwhelmed. Like, I don't just go out like, you know, I don't know.
And I think also with me, because people see my TikToks go viral, it looks fun. These different clubs that I'm posting. Are you going to be there on Thursday? No. But you can go and you'll have fun. It looks just like this on Thursdays. Can't speak for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. But Thursdays, go.
Yeah, I feel like a mistake that I made becoming an esthetician and just like not creating that boundary between like my clients and, you know, whatever is, you know, being like, oh yeah, I'm going out. You should meet me out. When it's like, no, it just needs to be like, hey, yeah, like, you know, my friends like to go here, here, here. Like, sometimes I'm there, sometimes I'm not, but like not making plans with my clients because then
he's telling them what places to go to. Have you heard of? You should try. Check out my TikTok. Yeah. Not like, girl, let's link. No.
Yeah.
Pay for your service.
Yeah, so I feel like I was stretching myself thin because I would literally be like, okay, I gotta go to Lulu's tonight because I told so-and-so I was going and she's gonna meet me there and that's my client and you know like, you know, and then it became like my job. Like, what are you doing? What's going on tonight? I had like one client that came and she was here temporary for a job. And she was like, what's going on this weekend? And it's like, I feel like a party promoter. Like, we got this, then we got DJs, so-and-so here, and then we got da, 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 and it was just like,
an unpaid party promoter.
You know? But then also this person would just be like, what's that? Who's gonna be there? Da, da. Look, baby.
You asked what's going on this weekend.
When I tell you, baby, I'm glad she is back wherever she came from. And yeah,
I better tell people in the comments on TikTok, this is an Instagram page. You should follow if you want to keep up with parties. That's it. That way y'all ain't got to ask me. But I still have people in my DMs be like, oh, what's going on tonight? Baby, I don't know. I'm in the bed.
In the bed.
You tell me what's going on.
In the bed.
Oh, Hannah, are you going to? No, I actually don't really like the people who attend that party.
Yeah. I think we've just gotten really good at, we know the crowds. We know who all gonna be there. No pun intended, but like we do. Portland is a very small place. Also, we have seasons. You got downtown, shoot. If it is school season, you got the kids that's gonna be there. You know, if it's, you know, college kids, but it's just, yeah, you have to be careful. Our Portland is a city that works off of like the DJs. It's not the club. It's the DJ that's gonna meet there. So you just have to find your favorite DJs, what type of vibe, but then also depending on the parties.
Oh, we went out over the summer but it was a holiday. And I'm like, Morgan, where's everyone? You're like, girl, they gotta get their kids ready the next day for school.
Oh yeah.
So your friends got kids.
Yeah, like that was September. So it's like beginning of school, transitional time, like people aren't out as much. They getting acclimated to their new life for the
new schedule. Yeah.
So yeah, keeping those things in mind, you really have to like pick and choose. And that's why in the winter, it just be kind of like, you probably not going to see me
until spring.
It's too cold.
Yeah.
I'm not standing in nobody's line. But yeah, I just feel like being the fun friend can just be exhausting because people think of you as only being fun and they don't think you can get exhausted. And then they see you out one weekend and then they want to go out with you every other weekend.
Can we hang out? Can I hang out with you?
And then also like dealing with multiple personalities. I say being the fun friend, you're constantly dealing with multiple personalities because a lot of people attract to you. You know, like I said, sometimes you have to set those boundaries, you know, not feeling guilty, saying no, because people will be pulling you left and right.
Yeah.
You know,
They rip you apart.
Yeah, now you're tired, you're exhausted, it's just a lot. So
It starts to give celebrity. It is too much. And then even getting invited to parties, it gives celebrity again. When celebrities invite other celebrities to their parties and they don't even know each other, interact. I haven't talked to you in 10 years. Not sounding like you, and I ain't, you know.
and I think that's where I have to get in my head is when it's like, also you are only an associate. I need to.
You just followed me on Instagram 24 hours prior, and now I'm invited to like your special event. And I haven't actually spoken to since I was 23, and I'm 32. Have fun though.
I did have fun.
Have a time. Yes, have a time.
All right. Well, I think that's it for today.
Absolutely.
We got some things off our chest.
This was a fun topic.
This was a fun topic because we do have a lot of fun going out. I feel like when these versus our 30s, we just got more money now. And we spend too much of it. But we have fun, right? We have fun. We have a good time. Yeah. I just, gotta stop feeling guilty saying no. But also, I mean, like we said, I feel like, you know, some people you just gotta kind of sacrifice and be like, all right, let me take a shot and let's go.
Exactly,
You know?
Or learn how to reschedule. Does tomorrow work better for you? I'm exhausted.
Yeah. And being transparent, that very exhausting, I feel, you know, is good. But yeah, being the fun friend is exhausting. Honestly, just life is exhausting. Honestly. But honestly, you know what's so funny before we end is that like when I was younger, my mom would be like, Morgan, your social life is just so important to you. You're always out. You're always da-da-da. Nothing has changed.
Yeah.
She told me that when I was like a teenager. Nothing has changed. My social life is how I feel my business, I feel.
Yeah.
I think it honestly is how I feel my business. I want people to be able to see that I'm a regular person. Like, because I am a regular person, I do want people to get used to seeing us out and understanding like, yeah, this is not the time to talk about business. Like, you know, I don't know. Like,
You know, I'm a regular person too.
yeah, it's okay to even just say hi and keep going. Like, you know, I just feel like, yeah, I have to put myself out there before I be in the house, not having fun because of my social anxiety.
Yeah. I need to learn to go out more by myself.
Like I said, you don't have to do anything. Like, if you don't want to do that, that makes you uncomfortable, don't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't do it. Like, but I mean, I would say don't knock until you try it. You know? And I feel like, not that anybody is your competition, but I always feel like even going out by myself, it's like, as self-centered as you are, maybe you like this. But it's like, no one else is talking to you. Like, around you don't have a friend that to take the shine for me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's just you.
Right.
And people do find it, men especially, I mean, he cares about them, but also they do find it very intriguing to see a woman leading by herself. By herself. So
Everybody should feel less intimidated.
yeah, and everyone wants companionship these days. So it is, I think, very kind of weird to see a woman out by themselves. You know, girl, get dressed. Go get you a drink. Get you. Yeah, you should have went to the party. You should have walked in there like,
Okay, because I'm from here, so he be knowing people that's not from here too.
and you could have just been like, hey. But you would have known so many people in there. So it doesn't matter. There will be other times in the summer. Shit. If I say I don't want to go, you want to go, girl, you better go. You better go. Because there's plenty of times I don't walk up to places by myself and have time.
That's true.
So, yeah. All right, y'all. That's it for episode 3 on our terms. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode as much as we did.
And stay tuned for the next one.
Absolutely. Make sure you follow us on all our socials. We'll post them in the description. And yeah, stay tuned for the next episode. Like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah.